Unfortunately, when I fell, they said everything was okay, and it wasn't. And after several months of exercising it, I told them, I said, something's still wrong. And so they said they checked me out better and said I had a tear in my MCL by the knee.
That's the knee you replaced?
Yeah. So he said, I'm gonna send you to a sports specialist, sports doctor. So they got this procedure that they withdraw blood from you and centrifuge it, get the good stuff, and then they inject it in there.
Oh, yeah.
It's supposed to help speed it up, recovery. So I'm wearing my brace again and supposed
Yeah,
to go
going
back.
through knee replacement's bad enough without
Yeah,
something else going on.
I thought I was, doing good, but I think the exercises just kept aggravating it because I was stretching. Yeah, so
I'll feel for you.
It's like square one again.
yeah, so I'm hoping I got
I didn't know you fell.
about a month before I get back to that doctor and see what he says. It's eased up a little bit, but there's still pain when I go to stand up and steps and stuff.
I guess I didn't, if you had your knee replaced, I didn't realize that you still had the meniscus thing.
Well, when I fell, they checked my movement, all this movement. They said, oh, that's all good, but they didn't bother to check side twisting, stuff like that. So when I went back, he put me on the table and he says, "Does this hurt?" I'm like, "No." "Does this hurt?" And I go, "Ah!" So he said, "Yeah, you got a partial tear." I had that for 6 months before he diagnosed it.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I'm hoping at some point it's gonna heal.
July 8th, 2026 meeting.
Any questions or revisions on the minutes?
I'll make a motion to approve them as presented.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any questions on the accounts payable?
I make a motion we accept the accounts payable.
Second? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Did you know what this was for? It's for the RMC, 2,500.
Oh, okay.
Forgiveness.
Yeah.
All right, we got some guests today. Would you like to say something you want to talk about?
I don't know, I've never been to one before, I don't know what, I don't know what to say.
Well, it's your turn to talk if you want to talk about something you have concern over.
I got some tickets about my yard.
Okay.
So
You
you'll
want
need to come up here and
to
stand.
come up stand at the podium and tell us?
I don't know about doing this.
Oh, that's okay. Just relax. We're good.
I'm scared. I haven't done this in
Don't be
years.
scared.
This stuff, all this stuff,
Okay.
I don't know if I can get over it.
These tickets are for what?
My yard not being mowed.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's 272, 273, 276, and 278. And another one that was on my door.
Okay.
So is it mowed?
Yeah, I need mowed again, but I gotta get hold of them.
So what brings you in about the tickets?
No, I paid $25 and $50 fine, and another $25 fine, and another $50 fine.
Okay,
So
so
I'm gonna see if I can get it reduced or whatever. I can't afford all these.
So have you paid it?
The $25.
Still has 75.
Oh, so she owes $75, okay.
But it's been mowed. It's
It's been mowed and it looks like it's been sprayed like,
Yeah, weed
weed
killer,
killer.
yeah, weed killer, yeah.
I don't have a problem waiving the rest of it as long as it keeps mowed. You know, if it's a continuing problem, then it'd have to be
Take it
fine
again.
again. I mean,
Well, I was told there
Excuse me.
could be a lien put on my house and that can't be done.
well, if they're unpaid,
If
that's what
they're
happens.
unpaid.
If they're
But,
unpaid, they can be done.
but if we
Oh, I
waive
wasn't
that,
told that.
yeah, but if we waive it, then that won't happen, but
do you have a regular mowing person now?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's important that we take care of these issues, cause if we let one person slide, then everybody starts sliding, then before you know, we have an issue throughout the town, so that's why we stay on top of it.
So what, they'll waive all of these or what?
Well, it takes a vote, but I don't.
Well, I think we need a motion to do that. So if anybody wants to make a motion to waive these, is that okay, Troy?
I'm fine with it. I'm
Okay.
fine
I'll make a
with it.
motion, we waive the remaining tickets, but be aware of if it happens again,
We won't.
we won't waive them again if it happens.
Mhm.
You know,
So I just owed I had paid the $25, that's it.
yep,
That's it.
that's it.
I'll
need to say-
second,
I make that motion.
I'll second the motion,
Yes.
but just stay on top.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. So do I need a paper or whatever for that?
Nope, you're good.
No,
I'll take care of it in
She'll
the
take care
morning.
of it.
It's in the records here with our minutes, so it's recorded.
I'm nervous, I'm sorry.
No, you're
I
fine.
don't like
You're fine.
You're fine.
talking in front of people like this.
Yeah, we're all friendly here.
No, I know her and I kinda know her and I've seen him around. I know him and him.
Okay. Waive tickets, okay.
And I'm weird, cause we haven't got our utility bill yet, I'm surprised.
I haven't got mine either.
No,
That's
haven't
weird.
either. Yeah,
Yeah, we've had trouble with them there.
yeah.
I know.
Postal service, what are you gonna do?
Now we got 3 or 4 different people, so who knows what, when it's coming or who it is or.
Yeah, it goes to Indy, then it comes back here, so.
Yeah, if it gets close, you can come up and Virginia can tell you how much it is and just write a check, so you don't have to wait on the bill.
I always like having a copy of it and stamping it. I always
Right.
keep them.
Well, we'll make
They'll
a
have,
copy of it.
they'll have a
stamp.
copy.
Yeah, we'll make sure you get a copy if you pay it without the copy.
So what about the bills and stuff, what do I do?
You know,
Or the receipts,
nothing,
Nothing.
nothing?
nothing.
They're just,
I don't need proof or anything?
No.
we just voided it. The proof's in the minutes of the meeting.
Okay, alright,
Yeah,
thank
for
you.
those.
I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm
No,
doing.
that's fine.
That's fine.
I'm just like said nervous and scared.
You're fine.
Yeah.
We
You're
go
fine.
right.
Okay, we got a quote here from Lee Riley for our blacktop patching, and does anybody have any questions about it? I think Regina has the fund to pay it out of,
Mhm.
and we're good to go on that. And you're okay with it, Emmett?
Mhm.
I think it's a fair price, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Especially with how big a couple of those are.
That's what I thought too, and they were gonna go 2 different layers.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
But again,
So
I think
I
it
thought that-
helps with them being in town.
Okay, well, I need a motion to pay this, or to have Ruth Riley do our patchwork.
I'll make a motion to accept Creed Riley's, pavement contract.
Okay,
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Now, do I just need to sign this and here the customer's name?
I would
Or
go,
authorize
Yeah.
signature?
I would go ahead.
Okay.
and date it Tuesday.
Rebecca, we got a couple questions for you.
Okay.
I think Regina has one on the State Road 43 highway house.
Yep.
By her house.
Yeah, I assume it's nothing else has happened since we were.
Yeah, you had
yeah.
said something about it.
Yeah, and I don't know why they have stopped, but I'll send a follow-up to them about that. The trailer park, I did send a notice out, and so that has been sent out to them. That, because 2 of them, obviously we're asking them to demolish, is gonna be, we'll have a hearing like we did before, ORSAT one on August 12th at 5:30. so we'll be at that meeting early. If they don't do anything about it, I also told them that, obviously I indicated in that letter to clear up the weeds and stuff too, and those sort of things. I reminded them about the electric, connections, and that those still had not been connected, or corrected. And if I didn't hear back on that issue, or the cleanup issue, since those don't require a hearing, that I would send on the
The
information to.
H-frame has been done, right?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, they did do it?
Yes, the meter board,
Good
he
deal.
came in and got
Okay.
that done pretty quick.
Oh, nice, okay, so I don't have to worry about, so we'll see if they don't do the cleanup sort of stuff, and I told them I would report that.
I
to the
noticed in your letter, you
department.
said the State Board of Health, are they the ones that oversee trailer parks?
Is the ones that oversee mobile home parks, yes, if they're manufactured homes, it's the Department of Homeland Security, if they're mobile homes, it's the Department of Health.
Cause they used to do regular inspections,
Yeah,
they'd come around.
and that you are still required to be licensed by them to have a mobile home park, so
I
I
wonder if they're
was
actually-
hoping that that was helpful in mentioning that
I
to
wonder if
them,
they're
so.
actually doing the regular inspections like they used to.
Yeah, it's hard to say if they are, I
Judging
doubt
by
it,
trailers
yeah.
I've seen lately.
I guess
don't
not.
think so.
Cause I can remember
Not just here, but
Fred
other
Peters
places.
would call me almost every time, inspection, and he had to do something, and, you know, I might have to shut the power off or do something like that, or to fix it.
Well,
There's a
glad
lot of
they
trailer
got some
parks that won't
response.
let a certain age of trailer be in there, no matter what the condition
Yeah,
is.
of course, that's up to,
Right.
So Troy can just update me as you see things being done and see if those things are done, we'll just determine then if we have to have the hearing or don't have to. They haven't contacted me directly about any of it back, but I'm glad we've seen some progress then.
Okay.
I do have an update on R&M stuff as well, so.
Oh, okay.
So it turns out that the foreclosure order that they got back in February, they had to do a correction to, that they just got last week, in order to do the sale. So now hopefully they will go through with the sale. I did send an email to the bank's attorney just asking what they're doing, because it's also up for tax sale next month. Because they haven't been paying the taxes as well, so. Something between now and then, hopefully we'll get, either sold or on the market to be sold, so. That's what I know, so I'll keep
Good.
following up with them on that.
Okay. Well, that's
Mhm.
something anyway,
Yeah. So movement.
so. I thought Ken might be here, so I don't have any updates from him on the
Okay.
Wood Street Park Pavilion, restrooms. He did say that, you know, we decided pretty much that we're gonna have when you walk into it, it'd be a gable end. You know, he had that one, but it's just.
He was supposed to send us pictures and he never did.
Yeah, well, I can tell you, it's gonna be a gable end on, where you walk into them from the west side. And instead of the complete slope, cause he said that'll be an easier construction for most contractors to do than a constant slope from one end to the other. There will be stainless steel sinks, there'll be hand dryers in them. There'll be, both of them be unisex. So, there'll be a toilet and urinal each one. Probably block construction. If we can, you know, unless it's just way out of whack on price. And that's basically it. He would like to have I haven't talked to him about it, or even Max, about a gravity flow drain from there, so that's gonna be something that you and Max will have to, or Max, I don't care who, but somebody's gonna have to figure out if that's gonna work versus a pump.
It would be, if it's a gravity flow, would it have a vent off the roof, and if that gets
Well,
plugged
yeah,
or
but-
something,
Anyway.
then,
but, yeah, you have a bin anyway, but
right,
it's just a long way back to
Yeah,
that manhole.
it's just because it's a longer way, because the sanitary sewer does not run out in front of the park. It stops about a house or two down north of
And I'm
Yeah.
guessing that,
Or north, yeah.
that east end of that gravel there is probably quite a bit lower than the street, isn't it? Somewhat
Yeah,
lower,
it's pretty
Somewhat,
close.
yeah,
maybe a foot or two.
somewhat, but it just seems like a residential grinder pump and small pipe out to that manhole would be less expensive, but
And you
we'll
don't
have to talk to Ken about it.
You don't have to have it, you know, on grade as much as you.
You don't have to
do
be
that.
great, you don't have to bury it as a deep.
Well, I think grinder will help in case kids plug the toilet out. I know the jail's having a lot of problems with that.
but he might have a reason why he wants gravity, I don't know.
I don't know, he talked about the expense of a gravity grinder pump, but I don't see it. I mean, I put them in before, and
Yeah,
he was saying it could be $30,000. I said, whoa, not for just
not just
the
for,
whole bathroom.
yeah, you're not doing,
You know,
a
whole
neighborhood,
whole
you know.
neighborhood.
so I don't know, we'll just have to talk to Ken about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, of course, electric is not that big a deal, and the water, it's not too hard to get, so.
No.
That's just a, kind of a conversation I had with him when we signed some paperwork, so. Terry Laranja's not gonna be here tonight. He will be at the next meeting, and he will go over what, the figures he had. Max and I met with him, and they're not complicated. I'd just rather him be here to make sure we're explaining it right. We're wanting to take it out of our light department and just pay for it there. We've got, at this month, you know, we got quite a bit in there, and it's looking at probably $250,000 to probably $270,000 hours. So, instead of trying to get any kind of loan or anything, we just think we'd be better off doing it that way. So,
But he's got some other issues when we change meters that he wants to get.
yeah.
And we have no sense doing that tonight, we'll just wait till he's
Yeah.
here and go over it.
He brought up some questions, and Max had some questions, and we'll put those questions together, and maybe we'll put a proposal together on that. One of the things that's fairly simple to describe, that for some reason, some people don't want an automatic read. They don't like the radio read for some reason. I don't know why. They're afraid of radio frequencies or whatever, but, so if we end up doing a manual read, there will be at least a $30 fee per month to read our meter.
That'd be our proposal.
That'd be our proposal to do.
But some of the residents don't want an electric.
Yeah, there's things out
He
there
has,
for
he has seen it before.
Oh,
smart meters that people read stuff about.
okay. Gotcha.
So
And
it's-
kind of the same, changing meters, the meter base is actually the property owners. You could possibly pull that meter out and something inside that meter base falls apart. Are we gonna make them pay for that? Or are we gonna pay for it? It's actually theirs, but they didn't ask for that meter to be. So, just, and that, it won't happen a lot, but it could come up.
And then we need to have an electrician really close and handy.
To be able to fix that kind of problem.
If there's some wire that goes out of the meter up to the mast, that they don't think it's adequate, the installer, then they'll have to change it.
Yeah.
So, just some details like that we'll put in writing and stuff, so. Okay, Jason?
Alright. Unfortunately, engine 2 is not back yet. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the delay is. He didn't have any answers for me on Monday, but he just came back from a long weekend, and we were having phone problems, or he was having phone problems. So, he said he hopes to have it done by Friday. So, I'll contact somebody here when Regina. It don't matter. I'll text one of these or call one of these people. Let somebody know that it's done or whatever, and then we'll go from there. But I don't have an update. That's all I know. So, other than that, that's all I have.
Parade, we're good?
Everything's good there. Fireworks is good. Everything's ready to go. Resources should
I
be
didn't hear
more.
about the signs today, but they said that, when I talked to them today, that they should be done today, but they were gonna call me when they were done. Put it in the back of the pickup.
Alright. Being that this is basically an Independence Day parade, and I, no disrespect to Joe or the family or anything, but Armed Forces will be at the beginning, and then Joe,
That's
or
fine.
the town truck,
Yeah,
and then
that's
we'll go
fine.
from there back.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, other than that, that's
We
all.
want them somewhere close to the front.
Right. I don't have a problem with that. I just like to give them the respect they deserve, and
Sure.
we'll go from there. But, resources should be here tomorrow for everything we requested from EMA. So, I think.
Requested from where?
EMA.
EMA,
EMA.
signboards, air docks, what else?
Side by side.
Side by sides, yeah.
Okay.
So,
Looks like the weather's gonna be decent.
yeah, it's gonna be hot.
80s.
Yeah, it's hot.
It's
Yeah.
July.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah, I know.
Could be like next week.
About like,
coming back in the
yeah,
90s
it'll feel
again.
cool.
We're still in the planning process with the Luke Bryan concert, and there's a lot of unknowns there too. So closer to the concert time, I'll have more updates. We just had our first meeting last night. We have a Chiefs meeting this Monday coming up, and I will have more answers after that. But I have to meet with the committee or the Luke Bryan people. We have a Zoom meeting with them on Tuesday, so obviously I won't have anything till next town board meeting. So,
But we will be participating in it as far as our fire department, is that correct?
at this time, I am assuming we're not. I was asked to, so yeah, I would say so. It's technically not our area,
Right.
so
It's gonna take a long manpower.
yeah.
Long day with a pancake sausage breakfast and then that thing, so.
We'll touch base on that later. We'll get back to that at the next meeting, cause it is a long day, cause we have to be there at 5. And that concert won't get over till probably 2, 3 o'clock. So, I mean, we won't be released until early in the morning the next day, so. There might have to be a contingency plan here for that breakfast, so,
Okay.
just so you know.
Well,
Don't bank on it.
Gotta get my waffle.
J&J's still open, huh? Sorry.
I'll have cinnamon rolls.
Alright.
Emmett?
Few things. On the sewer, yesterday I heard back from Tanner Fluke. The RAS pumps have an ETA of the 18th, so hopefully that following Monday or Tuesday, we'll be bringing those in and getting those hooked up, and we'll be back more or less up to normal operating capacity. We've been running our 3-inch pump in the meantime to help keep everything flowing. Had that go out, so I had to get another one, but got that in, got her back running, been hitting good numbers and everything. Everything's been going good as far as testing.
So that will go in our report when we file for the grant, right? That what the main.
Yes,
the main-
yeah,
the main
that'll
three
go in there, yeah.
That'll add to it.
Yep. And then on water, plant's been running well. Artesian's been making pretty good progress on that. The welder was here today. They're starting to rebuild the aerator, get that put back together and back up and running. Slowly chipping away at a few final things like the lab room and then odds and ends in the filter building. Tim finally got his letter from the state. It was 2 days ago. There was a whole snafu with that. When we paid for the application online, then they said that they charged us too much, and then they said they had to send it back and that we were going to have to redo it, and then he ended up still getting the letter. But part of that was, as we know, post-surface service.
Did he pass his last test?
This is the letter so we can go take it, because you have to
Okay,
apply, diadem, they send you a letter that you take to the testing center
okay.
that says you can do that. So we'll be getting that scheduled beginning next week after all of the craziness is done with the fireworks. And then on electric, on the 5th, we did have an outage out on there at the southwest corner of town. Is due to a older ceramic cutout for a fuse on a pole. It was bad, ended up burning the pole off, top couple feet off of that. RMC got there, they got it temporary fixed for now, and we're just waiting to figure out a time window to get that replaced. And with that being a single phase pole, we're looking to probably just pay for that out of the operating budget. just to save the agreement poles for 3-phase poles, with those costing a lot more. And since we've already used about half of them, so that way we aren't using that up on the smaller poles. It'd be about $2,600 to $3,000 to do that, which Terry and I figured that would be the more equitable route to go on that. And then on the 43 project with our decorative lights, a lot more of the underground ended up being in the areas of the intersections where they had to dig up. So I've had Mike Miller in, he's been helping get all of those tidied up, repaired, reran in different areas so they're more out of the way. So we've been dealing with that, but been working with Refi, getting everything. They're helping us out if we need anything dug out in the right of way, so.
I got a question on that. It looks to me like those drains, the street drains, seem to be low. You know, the top of the drain is like so high, but it looks like it's still gonna be way below the grass line that's behind it. Are they gonna do any grading with that grass line?
Yeah, they're gonna be grading it down.
They're gonna grade it
Yep.
down to the curb?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, they're gonna be readjusting grade to the back of the curb
okay,
once they get that in
okay.
to account for
I've
that.
had some people even ask me about it, and I said, well, I
Yeah.
assume, which is not a good thing to do, that they will.
Yeah. But no, they did the same like when they did 18 here.
Okay.
So they dug out a little bit behind the curb and they regrade
Okay,
to the back of the curb. And right now they've been putting in, they call it under drain, which is like a French drain for the road that ties into the main
is
storm
that
sewer.
what the plastic is down for, or?
The fabric, yeah.
Fabric and then the
Yep.
stone on top of that?
Mhm. So they're doing that, and then once that's all done, they'll be getting the road base down and getting closer to laying asphalt.
Are they gonna do lime stabilization on that?
They've already done that.
They've already done that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
They got done pretty quick then, did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't notice it.
Yeah, no, they got that done pretty quick, so that's been all done. So that's where they're at right now, and they're looking to still be on schedule. So everything's been going good so far with that.
Can't be soon enough.
Nope. And then, that was the other thing, the 2 pumps, RAS pumps, for wastewater, they are 14,000 a piece. So that'll be 28,000 to get both of those replaced, but pull some of that out of the regular operating budget, but we'll also be pulling some of that out of the depreciation fund. So that way we aren't having to pull all of it out of there, so we don't take as big a hit. And then really all I got is just kind of the big push this week to get everything touched up and ready to go for Saturday. And just getting a little caught up from last week, just with the extreme heat and everything. Tried not to push ourselves too much with a lot of the outdoor work. Yeah, that's where we're at.
The ballpark
Yes, no, that's
tomorrow. It's
Mhm.
terrible.
Yeah.
Weeds everywhere. I mean, hasn't been weeded all summer. So yeah, if you guys could work on
Yeah,
that,
that's-
it's definitely going to take 2 guys, and I'm going to say 4 hours.
yeah, no, that ballpark is
Yeah.
on my priority list.
I'm guessing they're gonna pick up what they cut down.
Well,
No.
still have
Otherwise
at
it's
the end.
gonna be a carpet.
Like any other.
Mhm.
Down at the Wood Street Park, Emmett, somebody's hit one of those.
Yeah, yep, yeah.
I wonder if we shouldn't spray about a foot or 2 out from that, and put stone in there, so the mower doesn't have to get that close.
Yeah, that was one thing I wanted to, wait and see how it went first before I,
Seems like they hit the same one. If you guys get a
So it's
chance,
moved again.
yeah, if you could move that over, you could see where it is.
Yeah,
Cause we're gonna throw on Friday, and us old guys down there trying to move that thing.
Can't lift that.
Should they?
It's funny. It's funny to watch us, but
yeah, no,
Brian
it was already
Jackson
where
about
you
did
get that
himself, I
before
think.
Friday, get
What's
that
that?
straightened out.
you can
I
see
mean,
where
we
it's
did
been,
Brian
and a
Jackson.
couple of
I think
them's
it's
moved
moved
just a little bit, but
Yeah.
if you can straighten them out, we'd appreciate it.
Mhm.
He
But I
appreciated
think we
it.
need stone out there, so
Yeah, that was, I just didn't want to do that right off the bat, because I wanted to just see how,
Yeah.
how hard it was going to be getting the mower in and out of there, and with that happening, yeah, we're going to see about doing kind of like what we did around the pavilions, have that
yeah.
gravel border.
Okay.
Oh, with the concrete border.
Yeah,
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 that
around
looked nice.
the concrete.
I got a question. That one basketball standard looks like it's leaning. Can we straighten that back up? The goalpost?
Oh, one of the basketball hoops.
Yeah,
Are you talking about the rim or the post itself?
post looks like it's leaning.
I've seen them hanging on it a couple times, and I don't know why they're doing it. They
That
raise
shouldn't
it
make the
lower.
post lean though.
No, but they're bending the rim down a little bit. I didn't know about the post.
I didn't see the rim, but I just, when I was driving by, it looked like the post is kinda angled, so
Yeah,
I'll take a look at it.
we dug that pretty deep when we put in the
Yeah,
slip tube for concreting them in. So I'll double check on that.
okay.
Kids.
Mhm.
And I guess you're ready for fireworks too, then, huh?
Yep.
He's like, not really, but
Yeah,
yeah.
it's always a work in progress up until the end of the day Friday, and then we do kind of the final setting up Saturday after the parade.
And then the cleanup.
He's ready for November.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Troy?
I too am ready for the fireworks to be over. No, it'll be a good weekend. We're planning on still doing the one way, which tried and true.
It's easy.
It works the best.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna have too many issues with the school parking lot, because the only way they're gonna get out of the school parking lot is gonna go north to 18 and funnel their way throughout that way. Maybe South Street, but if they're smart, they wouldn't want anything to do with going across the tracks. They'd just rather go north.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be too bad. I mentioned on here about the Dollar General. I gave them 3 tickets, totaling $1,050. I spoke with I can't think of his name, but it was a representative of Dollar General that was in charge of getting a routine schedule with the mower. They hired somebody to mow it once, did a mediocre job at best. They forgot one little island altogether, but
I was in there and the
but
man was complaining about it.
he actually got stuck. He actually got stuck down the ravine. Had to call a tow truck to get his lawnmower out. But anyway, I sent them. He asked me to send them copies of the citations, so those should be paid as well, unless or they will need to come here and explain why they didn't mow for 2 months.
Yeah, I noticed when I went one time, there were 4-foot tall weeds in the medians and
Yeah.
stuff. And
I would
It's
have a hard
horrible.
time because it's all of the Dollar Generals that do that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. It's not just this
yeah,
one.
no,
Florida
it's-
Dollar General's not like that. Delphi,
Uh,
I haven't seen like that.
They said
Monticello and-
their company quit on them. That's not what I heard. I heard Dollar General quit them.
Mm-hmm.
But oh well. I mean they were fined, and at least it's cut
Yeah.
down now.
It's mowed now, right?
Yeah, it's mowed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's knocked down.
It's not now.
Yeah.
Who's in charge of taking care of that NIPSCO cage?
I would assume
They used to do a
NIPSCO
really good job of
Out
it.
there. I've seen them with the weed whacker guy going around it. but-
Oh, really?
Yeah.
today.
I just-
Or,
No, I mean, I've seen him there.
Oh.
Not, right.
No, there's some,
but right.
there's
I'll
some
get
pretty
ahold
cool
of
stuff
NIPSCO.
there. I mean, yeah.
yeah, I was noticing that too. But after the Dollar General got knocked down,
You
then
can
now
see
that
it.
now that looks really bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, well I'll get on that. The police car is due to be fixed. They were ordering the parts, and then there's a glass guy that has to come, and it's just coordination between all the parties involved in it, and it should be done within a day once I get.
I didn't know there was a problem with it, I'm sorry.
Good.
Oh,
The last meeting, yeah.
the accident.
Yeah.
Accident.
Oh, the accident.
Yeah, they're
From
just
the
getting
storm.
it's getting touched up, and a new window in the back will get replaced. So.
That was all during that storm.
I knew it, I just forgot.
So the last thing I have would be involving the Popcorn Fest and the concert. Information, and Jason can attest to this, is spotty at best to tell us what is expected, and you know, we're getting a little bit of information. From what I'm hearing, they've already sold 14,000 tickets. 20,000 is at max. Shouldn't really affect me or the town much. But it's an all hands on deck as far as every other law enforcement officer around. It's my intention, unless you say otherwise, to make sure that Brennan at Saturday night stays here and doesn't. I don't want him anywhere near that, because I mean there's going to be plenty of officers out there to deal with whatever. That being said, with the amount of resources that's going to be out there, if you guys would agree, I would think that I could give Brennan to help the county out if need be for calls within like at least Prairie Township or the vicinity, if that'd be okay to if they're running behind or if there's emergency calls that are close to town.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, just use your best judgment on that.
I mean, priority one is Brookston, because it is the night of the Popcorn Fest in town.
Maybe the seriousness of the call too. I mean, you won't
Exactly.
be out there doing title checks or anything like that. So
No, right.
Yeah.
Emergency calls that can't be pending. But I believe the poker run for the golf carts is this Friday night, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's during the festival.
Is it during the festival again?
Yeah.
I thought I
I
heard
think
it
it
was
is during
this
the festival.
Friday.
Yeah, it's during the festival.
Okay, well, never mind.
Did they change it
Oh.
because they weren't gonna have it during the festival?
They didn't?
What, is that what you heard?
I had thought because of the concert they weren't going to do the
Do it
poker
on
run
the
the night
festival
of the
night.
Saturday night
That's
of the
Jason
festival.
Hill.
No, they're gonna do it the Friday night, I heard,
Jason, have you heard anything
before the festival.
Oh, it's Friday.
before
Okay,
the
I thought it
festival.
was this
I-
Friday.
I think it's Friday before the festival, but I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
for sure.
Yeah, that's what they're wanting to do, is Friday before the festival.
Gotcha.
Unless,
Well, that works.
They
I mean,
haven't
that
made
works out.
that
I don't
decision
really
yet.
care when it is. I thought it was this Friday. So.
Okay.
I'm not told everything, so I
On
hear
a need to
things.
know basis?
It's just people that are probably in the parade with their golf cart, maybe. Is the only thing I would think this weekend.
That's all I have that I can remember.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
One other thing I was gonna bring up, I forgot about it, was I'd like for us to look at the ballpark agreement with whoever uses it, as there seems to be more interest in travel teams than there has been. I talked to Joey Lamson about it today, and he says it's definitely gonna have more. But he's trying to limit it to 4 teams on his part. But I think we need to review it, make sure, he says, to him it's okay. We don't really need to change anything, and he deals with Emmett a lot, and as far as coordination of things out there. So, and, he does use our mower once in a while to mow the outfield. And he says I didn't realize our mower had a center discharge, and he said it kinda leaves a path of grass, and he'll take our mower out there, the grasshopper we got mower, and go out there and kinda spread it out and stuff like that, so. And he seemed to be happy with where things were going, so I guess we really don't need to review it, but I didn't anticipate talking to him today, but.
So how long does the summer rec program go on?
I think we got a fall league going too now,
Oh, fall league too. So they, right now, do they just travel ball and then just coordinate each other?
yes, we kinda haven't been involved in it as far as the
Yeah.
scheduling and stuff, because it's kinda
As long
gets
as they-
difficult in here and there, and
I kinda remember one time before and you guys just said, you guys work it out among yourselves or we'll work something out.
yeah.
And that got them working together, so.
Yeah, they had to work together because I think travel ball had to be separate days because
Well, they just,
they were moving in,
without,
trying to
they-
take over
each other didn't know
without-
what was going on,
so
so they just need to schedule.
I think.
And I
town
think
people
Joey
got
kinda
priority.
schedules all of that right now.
Yeah.
and they have to, we have the agreement in here that they have to come in and sign. All teams that use the ball field have to come in and sign the agreement, so
That isn't with the summer rec. Teams that aren't with the summer
they're
rec,
all coming in and using, who uses our field.
well,
Oh, with the summer rec,
summer
yes.
rec doesn't, just the travel teams.
Yeah.
Summer rec
Right,
is,
well, no, Joey signs it too.
well, that's with, yeah, Just, that's for the whole organization,
Right.
not just 18
Oh, no.
Right, right.
And then they travel, yeah.
travel ball.
Okay. Anything else? Go ahead.
I don't wanna start problems, but there's people coming back to that baseball field, they're flying back and forth. And there's kids back there and down our street. And they're talking on their cell phones and they have dark tinted windows, you can't even see who's in the vehicles.
You're not talking about me, are you?
No, it's cars and stuff, I mean, no, darn it.
Because I saw you yesterday.
You know, but they go flying back there, I mean, just peel out and squall tires
You
and
don't really
everything.
have any business to go back, I mean, nothing to do back there.
Are you
No.
talking about people that are
People
going to
at
the
the
ballpark?
baseball, yeah, and
Oh,
dark,
right.
and they're talking on their cell phones when they're
Oh,
driving
okay.
back there, and
During the
it's like,
baseball
watch
game.
where you're going, you know, there's kids down the street and a daycare center and everything, afraid they're gonna hit them.
So you just have to extra patrol it.
I got there's a lot of little kids down that street,
Mhm.
I'm sorry, I'm not saying it wrong, but, and I'm nervous about talking in front of people. I mean, I know you and you.
Well, you're on camera too, so
I know, that's, I don't think that either.
people are gonna be asking for your autograph.
No. I found my house up there too, finally.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I just worry about the kids and stuff, you know.
Okay, well, Troy will take a look at that, so.
You know, they're driving and like, watch where you're going, you're gonna hit somebody, you know. 'Cause I stand out there and watch them. Okay, thank you, I'm sorry. I don't wanna
You're
get anybody in
fine.
trouble, but I just don't want anybody to get killed or hit or, you know,
If they're breaking the law, they're wrong.
or animals running out or, you know. I got a little chipmunk in my yard and a little baby bunny and I want them to stay in my yard, you know. I don't feed them, but they're there. Thank you.
You're
welcome.
Is there anything else? Oh,
Why?
Amy?
You
Oh,
get
I did.
over
He
it.
wants out of here to reduce the
What about me?
Oh,
What's
yeah.
that?
What about me?
You came to take over Terry's position.
Isn't there a song like that? What about me?
No, I don't really have much. I just wanna let you know I did rent another porta pot for down at the ballpark for the fireworks. And then I will be gone all next week for a conference. I'll be back Friday.
Full of knowledge.
Linda's in charge.
Yeah, and then when I get back, then she's gone for a week.
Yeah.
Well, if that's it, we'll adjourn,
Make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
and then we'll resume executive session in about 10 minutes. Okay.
Now. What happens when we get old? This leg, that's why. Hold on. Do this. Yeah, okay.